Liberato Valenzuela.
This is the last game of the semifinals. Adamson Soaring Falcons, Letran Knights. Tip-off right now.
This is your Asia Basket 2025 International.
And the first possession will go to the Adamson Soaring Falcons. This team went undefeated entering this matchup. Same for the Letran Knights. Your starting five for the Falcons: Manzano, Erolon, Anabo, Medina, and Ojaricre. For Letran, Stapeño, Rosilio, Omega, Estrada, and UC. Jimboy is back at the top here. 4 seconds to shoot for Letran. Let's see if they recognize it. Estrada has to hoist it up, but I don't think that's going to count even if it goes. Shot clock violation called on the Knights. Adamson here with the ball. Anabo with a risky pass. Finds a cutting. Earl Medina is Ced Manzano. While Ojaricre here getting fouled by Pete Rosilio.
Taking foul by number 11, Peter Rosilio, is first. One on the Knights. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
14 seconds on the shot clock here for the Soaring Falcons. Earl Medina, star rookie for Coach Nash. No good there. The Knights are running. Here comes Jimboy Estrada. That was a foul first. Called below before Ojaricre got that block.
Pushing foul, the number 20, Eman Anabo, is first. One on the Soaring Falcons.
That's a foul on Manu Anabo. At the line right now is Mark Denver Omega. Omega finally making his debut with the Letran Knights. Mark Omega, a former Perpetual player before transferring to Letran. Forward pass to Medina. Medina here hounded by Pete Rosilio. Anabo, no hesitation three. Hits back rim, but Manzano gets the rebound, the bump, and the end one for Ced Manzano. Manzano averaging 8 points, 2.3 boards, 1.7 assists, and 14 minutes of action here for the Soaring Falcons in the 2025 International Invitational for Asia Basket.
Bonus free throw for Cedric Manzano.
Ced Manzano making the free throw. First 3 points of Adamson going to Ced Manzano. Pete gives it up to the right side. Jimboy, mid-range jumper. He could hit that with regularity, just not that time. Anabo calling out Medina to flash. Pass to the corner. Shot. It's going to be a foul on the Soaring Falcons. Their second team foul. That's the first foul on OJ Ojaricre. Rosilio gives it up to UC. It's back with their point guard. Miscommunication by Rosilio and UC there. I think he was trying to hit him in the corner. Erolon, hounded by Rosilio. Manzano finds Medina. Manzano receives it. Erolon, pull-up three is good for Matt Erolon.
Matt Erolon, three!
6-2 is our score right now. Erolon joining Manzano on the scoring column. Rosilio had to pull back. Traveling called on Mark Omega. Let's take a look at this one more time. Brought to you by Blitz Nutrition. Manzano finding his point guard outside for downtown with a shot. Anabo. Medina trying to feed Ojarikre, but it was just too low for the big man to get. Jimboy, mid-range, jumper. No good for Estrada. Anabo, backing down UC. Way outside. Flings the pass to Erolon. Again, three. This time it goes over the backboard. It's going to go back to the white shirts. Quick substitution for Coach Nash. Matt Montebon in for the Soaring Falcons. Also, Titing Manalili in for Letran. Good find by Manalili. These two guards will be the engine of the offense for Letran. Ojarikre finds Anabo. Manzano receives it. Montebon from downtown.
Matthew Montebon,
Two three-pointers now for the Falcons. Manalili calling out the play for the Knights. Good find by Deaquajo, although that's going to be a foul on Ojarikre. His second foul here.
number 23, OJ Ojarikre.
Jaire Tomaning checking in for the Falcons, one of the many recruits of Coach Nash. This offseason, they were really busy making sure that they get the baby Falcons that were graduating at the end of their season. Mark Omega makes the first free throw there. Sumabit na naman yung bola sa ring. Montebon warding off Estrada there. Anabo hounded. Torres almost got the ball stolen. Had to hoist up the three now. No more time is remaining. And that's a 24-second shot clock violation called on the Falcons. Great defense by the Knights. Manalili, spin move. Finds Jimboy Estrada once again. 4 points for Estrada. Montebon, corner shot for the Falcons. No good. Possession with the blue shirts. Anu Anabo takes a seat. Renzo Competente checking in for the Falcons, while Kevin Santos going in for Mark Omega.
Shot Gamad for Jimboy Estrada. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Jimboy Estrada takes a seat. Lord Gamad checking in. Montebon, three, second one for Matt Montebon. Second three here for Montebon. 6 early points for Matt. Again, another foul on the Falcons. It's a 14th foul. or rather it's called on Montebon. I thought it would be called on Tumaneng.
Barcelona coming in for the Soaring Falcons.
Barcelona
48
checks in
seconds
for
on
Sed
the shot
Manzano.
clock.
They go inside. Last second pass. Quahao. And there Quahao fouled by another Soaring Falcon here.
Pushing foul with number 12, Renzo Competente.
This time it's on Renzo Competente.
Alan Perez coming in for the Soaring Falcons.
Deo Quahao averaging 9.5 points and a rebound in 20 minutes of action. Deo Quahao misses the first free throw. One more for Quahao. Score right now is 12-9 in favor of the Soaring Falcons. Montebon goes middle, attracts the D. Competente can hit that. Just not that time. Manalili, spin move. Off to the left of that shot by Titing Manalili. Torres hits the front rim. He gets his own miss. Floater this time. Didn't get much help from the backboard. Drive by Quahao. Short stab, no good. Torres here getting trapped there. It's a foul on number 5. That is Luis Tapeño. Having a great Asia Basket Tournament so far. 13.5 points, 8 rebounds a game in 26 minutes of action.
Henry Alejandro coming in for Luis Tapeño. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
14 on the clock here. Montebon, the fake. Competente takes it upon himself. Barcelona 3. Scramble for the loose ball, and Letran almost loses it. Manalili feeds his teammate at the top. Although no good, it's going back to Adamson. This is what you can expect when you're facing Adamson. Always a low-scoring affair since they're really a defense-first squad. Oh, okay.
Henry Alejandro.
That's Edri Alejandro
Traveling.
making that basket. I know John Edri Alejandro from the
48
UE,
seconds on the
from
shot
UE back in the juniors in the UAAP. Good alley-oop. Deo Quahao from Titing Manalili. 1 point lead now for Letran. No good there. Alan Perez operating from the high post. Montebon has made 2 threes here in this game. Competente passing it out. Let's see where Adamson will go. Perez, floater, no good, but Barcelona with a rebound. Wide open for 3. Short. Look at Ray Allen Torres getting the rebound and the shot. Reclaims the lead for Adamson here in the first. Manalili passes it inside. Santos blocked by Perez. Gets another chance though. Gives it outside. That's money for John Edri Alejandro. Montebon thinking about the 3. He's made 2 already here in the first. Montebon goes middle. Pass read by Letran. Manalili, the pass to Edri. And that's going back to Adamson.
AJ Fransman in Kate Ronzone.
Kate Ronzoni checking in for Adamson. AJ Fransman as well. The former Enderan Titan. Ronzoni starts the play for Adamson. Alan Torres. Competente, does not take the three. Opts to go inside. Mid-range jumper, no good. But Fransman retrieves it. Fransman at the post. Fadeaway jumper is no good. Adamson with a bit of a drought here in the first quarter. And here, referee is calling an offensive foul called on the Letran Knights. It's going to be on Deo Quahao. Only the first foul for Deo Quahao, though.
Peter Rosillo coming in for the Knights. Alex Gazingan coming in for the Knights.
Lex Gazingan, 7-7 checking in. Let's see if Adamson can break their scoring drought here before the quarter ends. It's a foul on Letran, another one. Bonus. Penalty. Penalty na dito. Yung Letran. That's why Adamson will go to the line for 2 free throws. Austin and Ronzone checking in for Earl Medina.
Moses Manalini for Peter Rosillo. Joshua Barcelona for AJ Fransman.
Barcelona with a quick rest, back in the game once more. At the line right now is Matt Erolon. Made a 3 earlier. Matt Erolon just taking his time at the line. First shot is good for Matt. Adamson right now only making 5 of 20 of their field goals. Letran 5 of 13, good for 38%. 3 3-pointers made for the Falcons, only 1 for Letran. Short on that shot. Scramble for the ball, but Alan Perez retrieves that one. Perez at the post, backing down his defender. Alan Perez now on the scoring column. Manalili had to rush that shot since it's the end of the first quarter. The Adamson Soaring Falcons right now leading 17-16, 1 point separating these two squads as we head to the second.
Back here in the semifinals of the Asia Basket 2025 International Invitational. And you know, Nico, earlier you mentioned that the guards of Letran will be the engine of their team. And indeed, as Jonathan Manalili told me earlier, that in his whole career, he's heard multiple comparisons of UAAP and NCAA teams. But today, he is eager to prove that the Letran Knights could easily compete with any of the UAAP lineups. But he also told me that whoever my opponents are, I hate losing. Your thoughts, Nico?
Thanks for that, Flo, and that's the mentality you want from a future superstar in Titing Manalili. And Manalili is a natural floor general, could also score, and together with his teammates, they are poised to be a dark horse contender for the NCAA Season 101. Right now, as we head to the second, once again, the score is 17-16 with Adamson clinging on to a 1 point lead. Leading scorers for both squads, Matthew Montebon with 6, Matt Erodon with 4, Ced Manzano with 3. For Letran, Edri Alejandro with 5, Mark Omega with 4, and Jimboy Estrada with 4. This is the semifinals, the last game in this quadruple header. Almost a steal there. Hard drive from the Knights. That is, I think it's Lord Gamad.
His first one on the Soaring Falcons. 2 free throws for John Gamad.
Kobe Demisana came from the UPIS program, went to Ateneo for 1 year, and now it looks like he has found a home with the Soaring Falcons. Gamad ties this game after that free throw. One more. Letran up 1 once more. Close game right now between Adamson. Oh, there's a great block there by the Knights. Gamad all the way. Great forward pass.
From Kevin Santos.
Kevin Santos, underrated player as always. Erolon flings a pass to the other end. Cade passes it out to Franzman. Off to the right, and Kevin Santos secures the rebound. See there, Austin Ronzone tried to go for a steal there, but let's take a look first at the shipping cart. Bring this fast break. Santos finding his guard all the way on the other end. Austin Ronzone bothering Manalili here. It's always been his calling card ever since I've been watching him with the Soaring Falcons here.
Lacking foul, number 10, Edri Alejandro, his first one on the Knights.
It's a foul on Alejandro.
Luis Tapeno giving it for Edri Alejandro.
Tapeno checking in for the rookie. Right now, Letran with a 3-point lead against the Soaring Falcons. Franzman picked up his dribble, give it to Demisana. Demisana asking for it in the post against Santos. Demisana blocked by Kevin Santos. Kevin Santos with 6 points, or rather 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Talk about impact outside the offense. This time, Manalili is getting fouled. Going to be free throws 9 and 10 for the Letran Knights. Take a look at this one more time. Demisana tried to use his footwork against Kevin Santos, but not that time, says Kevin.
Earl Medina giving it for Austin Ronzone.
Leave it to Kevin Santos to guard the paint for the Letran Knights. Matt Montebon, Earl Medina back in the game for the Soaring Falcons. Manalili makes the first free throw. Finally on the scoring column with a point and 4 assists. Two for 2 at the line.
Not Montecillo coming in for Moses Manalili.
Five-point cushion for the Knights against the Soaring Falcons. Medina, pass to the corner. Franzman. No good, but Kobe Demisana with the offensive board. Franzman goes middle. Hard drive. Kevin Santos once again bothering that shot. This guy, game changer for the Letran Knights.
6 seconds to shoot.
Definitely a top 10 center in collegiate basketball right now is Kevin Santos. Great find, finding, cutting Kobe Demisana.
From Matthew Montebon.
Matthew Montebon, a facilitator during that time. They go to the post, this time Luis Tapeño. Tapeño backing down Franzman. Tapeño against the trees of Adamson. Franzman taking his time and waiting for his friends to go down. Manu Anabo. This time it's the Soaring Falcons heading at a charity stripe for 2 shots.
Aaron Buensalida and Jimboy Estrada coming in for the Knights.
Aaron Buensalida checking in for the Knights.
2 free throws for Evan Anamo.
Shot too strong for Anabo. One more time for Manu. 1 for 2. Adamson here, trying to blitz the guards of the Letran Knights. 3-pointer good. This time, not Montesilio. What a way to introduce yourself in this game. Almost a steal. Scramble for the ball. Demisana gets it. Let's take a look at this one more time. Not Montesilio. Seeing that Franzman was way too under. No choice but to shoot that ball.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
14 seconds on the clock. Anabo to inbound for the Soaring Falcons. Montebon. Buensalida coming right at him. Demisana at the post. Buensalida holding on to Kobe as he was backing him down. This is the 14th foul on the Knights. One more, and they're in the penalty. Manzano with the drive. Gets the ball, and the bucket, Seth Manzano. Montesilio. Is it inside? Buensalida could hit that mid-range. No good there, though. Matt opts to give it to Manu Anabo. Demisana. Buensalida on him. Risky pass inside and a steal for the white shirts. Montesilio with a drive. Jimboy, mid-range. Earl Medina going up to secure the rebound. Montebon to Manzano, and Sid was stepping outside. A referee's catching his foot there on the line. Alan Perez checking in for Kobe Demisana. Letran right now outscoring Adamson 9-5 here in the second quarter. Gazingan. Sidestep 3. Montebon with the rebound. Montebon using the screen. Competente. Fadeaway jumper, no good, but Manzano secures it. One more time, second chance for the Falcons. Montebon. No good on that three-point shot. Ooh, passing it to Alan Perez. Medina is wide open. There you go, Earl Medina. First 3 points for the rookie. No good there. Tapped out by Perez. Manzano finds a cutting Competente. Good fake and end one for Renzo.
As it counts for Renzo Competente. Pushing foul with number 77, Alex Casengan.
Earl Medina.
Coming in for Alex Casengan.
No one there to contest his shot. Here's the good fake by Competente. Got his defender in the air.
Bonus free throw for Renzo Competente.
Renzo Competente at the line. Also has found a home with the Soaring Falcons. After coming from the FEU Tamaraws. Mid-range jumper. Hits the back rim. Jim Boy. That's a hard throw.
11 seconds on the shot clock.
It's going back to the white shirts here. Adamson reclaiming the lead. 6-0 run for them. Estrada fakes the handoff. Goes right, but loses the basketball. Here come the Falcons once more. Competente. Drive by Renzo. Oh no. Misses an easy layup. Manalili reads the defense. Didn't get the shot though. Medina with the rebound. Here come the Falcons once more. Competente didn't take that three. Hesitating on that one. Perez thought that Competente was in the corner. Referees here reversing the possession. It's going back to Letran Knights. Kenji Cañete about to check it, but before that, we have a timeout on the floor by the Letran Knights as they're staring at a 3-point deficit here in the second quarter.
Back in the Asia Basket semifinals, and for Matt Erolon of the Adamson Soaring Falcons, you can submit to your coach's system and play your game at the same time. In fact, the reason why he's been excelling lately, as he tells me, is because he follows the program of Coach Nash Rosella, but makes sure his signature is still imprinted in every game. Matt tells me every time my name is called, I know there is a need for production, and I've learned to embrace that responsibility. Back to you, Nico.
Thanks for that, Flo. And whenever you're a Soaring Falcon playing for Coach Nash Rosella, you know he's going to take you to heights you have never seen before. Block from behind. Good stop by Manzano and Perez. Going up against theirs, against Mark Omega. Na magnakaw play dun. It's going back to the Soaring Falcons there. After a brief loose ball. Manzano to,
seconds on the shot clock.
Manzano to inbound. Erolon. Shuffling his feet is Kenji Cañete. Our Eagle Eye referee seeing that one. It's going back to the Knights here. Manalili right now gives it to Tapeño. Manalili getting fouled there by Manu Anabo, or rather by Matt Erolon.
And check foul, number 18, Matt Erlon.
His first foul.
First for the Soaring Falcons. AJ Fransman coming in.
AJ Fransman checking in for Ced Manzano.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Manalili. Good cut there by Mark Omega.
Omega from Moses Manalili.
Leave it to Manalili to find his cutters. Great natural point guard as always. Torres finding Kenji. Perez double teamed. It's going back to the Soaring Falcons. They have 5 seconds to shoot here. The assist here brought to you by Blitz Nutrition. Titing Manalili finding Mark Omega for his 4 points. Timeout by the Soaring Falcons. Will resume after this. Five seconds on the shot clock here for the Adamson Soaring Falcons with a 1-point lead. Fransman floater, there you go. AJ Fransman, his first 2 points in this ball game. Manalili. Hard drive by Moses, the find to Omega who was blocked by AJ Fransman. Here come the Soaring Falcons. Corner shot, Erolon can hit that, and it does go in for the Soaring Falcons. Jim Boy, step back three. Short, gets his own miss. One more time for Estrada. Getting bothered there as the ball was going up. Fransman takes the mid-range jumper. There you go, AJ Fransman. 5 quick points for AJ Fransman in the last minute. The Letran Knights take a timeout after a quick 5-0 run from the Falcons.
Matthew Monteboy coming in for the Soaring Falcons.
You're watching the 2025 Asia Basket International Invitational, the last semifinals game of this day, and the winner will head to the finals to face the USD Growling Tigers, who booked their slot a while ago when they went up against San Beda Red Lions. Up the shot, well, shot off to the right. Spin move, Ray Allen Torres gives it to Kenji Cañete, who rushed the shot. Here comes Jimboy Estrada. Acrobatic lay-in, no good. One more time para sa Letran. That was blocked from behind by Allen Perez. Trying to review here who the foul will be called on.
Here is a review
All right.
on the last foul.
So our referees here will be reviewing
All players, please proceed to the shaded area
on
in
who
front
to
of your
call the
respective
foul
benches.
on. So while sequencer, we got a minute and 7 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Right now, Adamson shooting 35% from the field, 24% for Letran. Let's take a look here one more time. So blocked by Allen Perez. Ayun, so I think during the scramble for the ball, Jimboy unintentionally hit Kenji Cañete. Let's see what they're gonna say here.
Upon review, the call stays. Holding foul was on number 25, Kenji Cañete.
So it's a foul on Kenji Cañete. After the review.
Penalty situation.
And with that, dahil penalty na rin ang Adamson,
Two
Jimboy
free throws
Estrada
for Jimboy Estrada.
will head to the line for 2 free throws. Estrada averaging 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2.7 assists in 16 minutes of playtime here in the Asia Basket. One more for Jimboy. 2 for 2 for Estrada.
Evan Narabo and Cedric Manzano coming in for the Soaring
Sed
Falcons.
Manzano checking in. Manu Anabo as well. Earl Medina checking in for the Soaring Falcons.
For Ray Allen Torres.
One minute and 5 seconds remaining here before the end of the first half. Franzman to Medina. Bumped. Montebon finds Manzano. Floater good for Sed Manzano. 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. All-around effort for Sed Manzano here in the first half. Kevin Santos trying to see who he can give the ball to. It ends with Manalili. Titing with 5 seconds. Last second pass by Manalili ends with a turnover. Earl Medina all the way.
Earl Medina.
5 points, 2 rebounds for Earl Medina. Estrada, 6 seconds remaining here. Estrada sizing up Medina, finds Manalili, does not take the 3. Wild shot by Titing, but it does not go in. And at the end of the first half, it's 39 for the Adamson Soaring Falcons, 29 for the Letran Knights. We'll see you guys after the halftime break.
Nagbabalik ang Asia Basket 2025 International Invitational, and here beside me, once again, Sed Manzano, our top scorer at the half. Sed, napakagandang performance sa half. Kaya bago tatanungin ng kahit anong tanong, ito muna ang iyong prize dito sa halftime from Blitz Nutrition, ang Blitz Bar na protein bar pero healthy. Sed, out of all your games, medyo maikli lang yung halftime huddle nyo ngayon, no? Ano yung mga naging paalala sa inyo ni Coach Nash papasok ng third quarter?
Sinabi sa amin ng coaches namin na, yes coach, sinabi ng coaches namin na dapat pagpasok mo pa lang, ready ka na sa lahat ng papagawa sa'yo, yung depensa, opensa.
Said, pansin ko rin, no, it's a pretty low scoring dito sa first half. Naging isa ba sa mga priority nyo yung depensahan kaagad yung Letran simula pa lang?
Yun talaga yung pinaka-main, ano talaga namin na kung di man kami makashot, dapat may stop namin sila.
Maraming salamat, Said, at good luck sa inyo sa second half. Nico, your thoughts at the half?
Thanks for that, Flo. And Sed Manzano, the best all-around player for Adamson, at least in that first half against the Letran Knights here in the semifinals. Let's take a look here at the halftime stats between the Soaring Falcons and the Knights. Adamson with a 36% field goal percentage shooting to 24% of Letran. The three-pointers, they've hit 5 of 17, which is good for 29%. 2 for 8 from the three-point line for the Letran Knights. Good for 25%. The free throws for Letran, 11 for 12. That is 91%. 4 for 6, 66% for the Soaring Falcons. Both teams taking care of the ball relatively well. 10 turnovers for the Soaring Falcons, 8 for the Knights, 12 assists for Adamson, 10 for Letran, and for the rebounds, 27 for Adamson, 21 for the Knights. Leading scorers for Adamson, Manzano with 7, Erolon with 7, Montebon with 6, Mark Omega with 6 on the side of Letran, 7 for Jimboy, 5 for Edri Alejandro. You're watching the Letran Knights up against Adamson Soaring Falcons. Once again, the last game of the semifinals. You could watch all the previous games that were played today on our YouTube and on our Facebook. Just type Asia Basket. For the rebounding department, Alan Torres with 4, Manzano with 3, Anabo with 3, Kevin Santos with 6, Tapeño with 4, Estrada with 3, and for the assist department, 5 for Moses Manalili, 3 for Santos, 1 for Tapeño. For the Falcons, 4 for Manzano, 3 for Montebon, 2 for Erolon. And we are about to start the third quarter in a bit.
Third quarter.
Start of the third. 10-point lead for the Falcons. 39-29 against the Letran Knights. Renzo gives it to OJ Ojaricre, who sat down the entire second quarter. Screen set by OJ. Fadeaway jumper by Montebon.
Matthew Montebon.
It's a shoot first type of guard. Matthew Montebon is. Continues to keep getting better ever since joining the Adamson Soaring Falcons a few years back. No hesitation, 3 there. That's Deo Quahao. Now with 6 points and 3 rebounds. Competente. Finds a cutting Montebon. Manzano waiting down there. Just couldn't get the roll in. Here come the Letran Knights. Estrada with a crossover. She got bothered there by OJ Ojarikre. Monty flings the pass to Competente from downtown. Renzo,
Renzo Competente,
his first three in this game, now with 6 points and a rebound. The dangerous thing to see whenever Adamson is making their three-point shots. Another one for Deo Quahao, keeping the Knights here against the Soaring Falcons. Manzano. It's an offensive foul called on the Soaring Falcons.
Offensive foul, number 23, OJ Ojarikre.
That is a third foul on OJ Ojarikre. He's been in foul trouble. That's why we didn't see him much in the second quarter. Take a look here one more time. Deo Quahao. No hesitation, letting that fly. That was in response to the three from Renzo Competente. This time, Deo Quahao. No good, and that's going back to the Knights.
Alan Perez coming in for the Soaring Falcons.
Once again, the twin towers of Alan Perez and Ted Manzano
48 seconds on the shot.
manning the front line for the Soaring Falcons. Drive by Moses. Kevin Santos couldn't catch the basketball cleanly. It's going back to the blue shirts. Montebon hands it over to Medina. Letran there saw that pass coming. Estrada using the board. Jimboy now with 8 points. Medina, 3. Hits the back rim, and Letran here getting some stops. Manalili sidestepping his way. Kevin Santos. Push shot. No good. And that's a foul on Luis Tapeño. Take a look at this one more time. Shipping cart bringing you this fast break. Manalili finds Estrada. Mid-range jumper is money. First team foul on the Knights. Perez finds Medina. Manzano is in the high screen. Montebon goes middle. The bump. Almost with a lefty finish. But the Knights get another stop. And that's the ball. Well, that's the possession going back to the Soaring Falcons. Montebon. Pulling up from deep. Here come the Knights. Manalili. Once again, Quahao choosing to go inside. Instead, it led to a turnover. Manzano looking for his point guard here. Montebon outpacing his opponents. Competente was thinking about the three. Choosing to call the play instead for the Falcons. Matt finds Perez. Blocked there once more, or at least bothered by Kevin Santos. Nice cut and finish for Kevin Santos. Actually, just the first 2 points for Kevin Santos in this game. He has 6 rebounds along with the 2 points, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Montebon choosing to pass it out to Earl Medina for 3, and it goes.
Earl Medina, 3.
Second 3 for Earl Medina. Manalili with a spin move. And he got fouled there by a Soaring Falcon
Running foul,
as he
number
was
12,
going
Adamson.
inside.
And by Nanabo, Montalon, AJ Franzman, and Ray Alendores coming in for the Soaring Falcons. Sean Gilman.
Flurry of substitutions here for both squads.
Coming in for the Knights.
Lex Gazingan entering, Kobe Demisana about to check
Kobe
in,
Demisana coming in for
AJ
the Soaring
Franzman as
Falcons.
well.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
14 seconds on the shot clock in this possession for the Letran Knights. Manalili trying to feed the ball inside, but Kobe Demisana saw that one coming. Franzman picked up his dribble, gave it to Ray Allen Torres, who was blocked by Kevin Santos. Third block for Kevin. Here come the Knights. Sidestep. Good for Luis Tapeño this time. His first 2 points. They need more of that if they want to catch up against Soaring Falcons here. Franzman, mid-range jumper. Manalili. Hard driver Manalili. And was fouled in the process.
Hanging foul, number 1, Kobe Demisana, his second. 3 on the Soaring Falcons. Siren Sigorio coming in for the Knights.
The coaching staff of the Falcons
2 free throws for Moses Manalini.
arguing for a challenge, but Manalili's at the line already, so makes the first. Manalili with 3 points and 8 assists. Free throws good for Titing Manalili. There you go, Manalili once again. And just like that, the lead of the Falcons have been cut to 2. Torres to Matt Erolon. Demisana. Hard drive by Kobe. It's everything but the basket by Demisana. And the Knights here outscoring Adamson 16-8. Once again, Titing Manalili all the way.
Pushing foul, number 1, Kobe Demisana, his third personal. 4 on the Soaring Falcons. Bonus free throw for Moses Manalini.
Take a look here one more time. Moses Manalili all the way. This run really started from Titing. Fast first guard, but can score when needed. He was the finals MVP back in the NCAA Juniors.
Moses Manalini.
Much needed rest for Manalili. And just like that, Letran has the lead. Erolon. Bothered there by Rosilio. Last touch was
7
on
seconds on the shot
Cyrex Silorio.
7 seconds to shoot.
Demisana. Losing the basketball. Pull-up shot for Cyrex Silorio.
Cyrex Silorio 3.
That's good. 5 for 12 now for the Letran Knights. The momentum has shifted in favor of Letran. Pulling up from deep is AJ Franzman. The offense has stalled for the Soaring Falcons here in the third. Outscored right now by Letran 22-8. Another one. Kevin Santos. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Kevin.
Taking foul, number 20, Eman Adamson, his second. 2 free throws for Kevin Santos.
Kevin Santos, the anchor of the defense of the Letran Knights, this time helping out on the offensive end, makes the first free throw. Santos 2 for 2.
Dean Watson and O.J. Ojarigre coming in for the Soaring Falcons.
Cade and O.J. Ojarikre in for the Soaring Falcons. Franzman. Gives it to Ronzone. Franzman for 3. No good there. And a rebound. Saved by Franzman. Sidestepping his way. Blocked once again. This time by Buensalida. 7 seconds to shoot for the Soaring Falcons. Erolon. Pick and roll. Oh, choosing to go up for 3. And that's going to be a foul on the Knights. 3 free throws for Matt Erolon.
Taking foul on number 11, Peter Rosino, his third personal. 2 on the Knights. 3 free throws for Matt Erolon.
Matt Erolon at the line. There'll be 3 free throws for Matt Erolon. Makes the first. One of the better free throw shooters for the Adamson Soaring Falcons here. Another one for Matt Erolon. One more since he got fouled from 3. Erolon now with 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Make that 8 points now for Matt. 3 for 3 at the stripe.
Coming in for the Soaring Falcons.
Kenji Cañete checking in. Letran clinging on to a 3-point lead after a great third quarter here inside the Playtime Phil Oil Center. Goes left. They give it to the left wing shot. Matt Erolon with the rebound. Anabo directing traffic. Ojarika receives it. Gives it to Cade. Ronzone. Right. Trying to pass that to Ojarika. They have 6 seconds to shoot. Erolon. Matt Erolon.
Matt Erolon.
Helping out on the scoring column here in the third. Just like that, it's a 1-point game. Great action here in the Asia Basket 2025 International Invitational. Drive. And it's going back to Letran after getting tapped out by the Soaring Falcons. 6 seconds to shoot here for Letran. Pete Rosillo to inbound. Pete gets bumped there. Had to hoist it up. Erolon with the fake, the drive, going through the defense. Matt Erolon. 7 quick points for Matt Erolon in the past minute here in the third. Reclaiming the lead for Adamson. Lex Gazingan.
Alex Gazingan.
1-point lead once again for the Knights. Anabo gives it to Erolon. Steady point guard as ever. Ronzon with the fake. Gives it to Matt. One more time. Short. 2 seconds to go. Erolon one more time from 3. No good there. And the Letran Knights outscoring Adamson 26-15 into the third. We'll be heading to the fourth quarter with a slim 1-point lead.
You are tuned in to the semifinals of the Asia Basket 2025 International Invitational. And for the Letran Knights, we always hear the quote, defense wins championship, but the coaches were specific in what kind of defense they wanted here in the second half, and that is on-ball pressure. Assistant coach Gino Manansala tells me this has been the game changer for Letran back in the third quarter, and what they want to continue in the fourth quarter to be able to close this game. The wishes of the coaches for the players were simple: be able to execute their defense and play a running game to be able to clinch that last final seat. Nico?
Thanks for that, Flo. And these teams have been prioritizing defense. That's their identity right now.
Fourth quarter.
Since both want to make it to the finals to face the USC Growling Tigers and have a chance to call themselves the Asia Basket 2025 Invitational Champions. When it's all said and done, buen salida. Manalili, wild shot. I think he thought there was 3 seconds remaining in the shot clock. Manalili surveying the floor. Curl for Lex Gazingan. Pulling up from 3 is Gamad. Tapped out by Ojarikre. Here come the Soaring Falcons. Torres. Trying to feed it to Sed Manzano but denied. Goes to Montebon instead. Monty. 7 seconds. Manzano. Kinaldag yung kalaban. Cedric Manzano. Old school player. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Once again, the lead is pointing towards Adamson. Cyrex Sidlorio for 3. Already made one earlier during the third. Ojarikre with the board, ending the possession for the Knights. OJ gives it back to his point guard. Manzano at the post. Got the ball tapped away. Patient offense for the Knights. Manalili asking for a screen from Cyrex. Manalili throws it up, and that's going to be 2 free throws for the point guard of the Knights.
Pushing foul, number 25, catching again. Substitutions for the Knights.
Kevin Santos, Jimboy Estrada, Luis Tapeño checking in for the Letran Knights. While for the Soaring Falcons, it's going to be Alan Perez checking in. Earl Medina also in for Adamson. Manalili now with 10 points and 8 assists.
Austin Ronzone coming in for Ray Allen Torres.
Austin Ronzone checking for Ray Allen Torres. Manalili giving the Knights the lead once again. Back and forth here. Seesaw battle between the Knights and the Falcons. Manzano. Is it to Montebon? Monty. Almost losing the basketball. Finds Alan Perez. Good shot by Alan Perez. Always leave it to Austin Ronzone to apply pressure on the guards that he's marking. Pulling up is Jimboy.
Jimboy Estrada.
Good shot by Jimboy Estrada. It's Manzano. Foul. He was going straight at the rim.
Magic foul, number 5, Luis Tapendo, his third personal.
Although that's a foul on Luis Apeno. Third foul on
14
Luis.
seconds on the shot clock.
14 seconds on the clock here. 1 point lead for the Knights. Montebon had a clear look from deep. It's going back to the Knights with Tapeno tapping that ball and hitting Manzano on the way out.
Eman Anabo coming in for Cedric Manzano.
Eman Anabo is checking for Ced Manzano to get some quick rest before Coach Nash brings him in once again. Sabitan dun si Anabo and Tapeno.
Holding foul, number 9, Alan Perez. Yes, first, 2 on the Soaring Falcons.
Alan Perez called for a foul. Gonna be 2 free
2
throws
free throws for Kevin Santos.
for Kevin Santos here. Has been steady all throughout this game and throughout this tournament. Kevin Santos. So holding foul here on Luis Tapeno, his 4th foul.
2 on the Knights.
1 more and he's out of this game. So he has to be careful. There's still a lot to be played. 6 minutes and 31. Anabo to Austin. Monty gives it to Earl Medina. From downtown, Earl Medina.
Earl Medina 3.
From way out. The rookie now with 11 points and 3 boards. Good swipe there by Ronzone. Montebon breaking away from the defense. He's wide open, does not take the 3. Chooses to pass out to Earl Medina. Anabo with a drive. Estrada. Steal by Medina. Here come the Falcons. They have the numbers. Easiest basket for Earl Medina. Jimboy Estrada there lost his balance and got hounded by the Falcons. Tapeno got fouled there by Anabo. Anabo with 3 fouls. 3 team fouls on the Soaring Falcons. Earl Medina.
14 seconds on the shot
2 defenders out there when he went up for 3. And here, Earl Medina with the easiest basket in a long while for the Soaring Falcons. Deo Quahao from downtown. And that's retrieved by Matt Montebon. Austin to Earl. Back to Monty. Anabo loads up for the three. Hits the front rim. And Manalili secures the rebound. Hard screen set by Kevin Santos. Santos using the board. Basic moves for Kevin Santos. Back to a 1-point game. Anabo thought about that three. He will shoot it. No good there, and that's a board secured by Austin Ronzone. Montebon this time. He'll take his chances, and it goes in. Matt Montebon extending the lead for the Soaring Falcons to 4. Montebon now with 11 points and 8 assists. Cyrex, mid-range jumper. Didn't cash in. Here comes the Falcons once more. Montebon. Two-man game with Perez. Instead, Medina gets it. Another three. It would go in. 2 straight three-pointers for the Soaring Falcons. And with that, Letran has to call a timeout as they are staring at a 7-point deficit. We resume action here, and it's a quick foul called on Austin. Sticking to Manalili. The referees here just making sure that nothing's going on, nothing funny going on between Austin and Manalili. Estrada wanting to give it to Manalili, but Manalili said, you take control for now. No good there. Austin passes it out to Anabo. Montebon thought about that three. He was asking for a screen from Manzano, but instead they go to him at the low post. Flings it to Medina. Ooh, another foul again on Austin. That is number 4 on Ronzone.
Number 32, Austin Ronzone. His third personal, 4 on the Soaring Falcons.
Ronzone here getting subbed out, but he played great minutes when he was there in the 4th. Letran here getting outscored by Adamson 15-7. Score right now 69-62.
Penalty situation. 2 free throws for Kevin Santos.
Kevin Santos at the line for 2 free throws. Santos making the first one more for Kevin. 2 for 2 for Kevin Santos. Adamson here protecting a 5-point lead against the ever-dangerous Letran Knights. Manzano finds Montebon from downtown.
Matthew Montebon, 3.
Montebon with 4 3-pointers here. Falling down is Monty, and Medina with a rebound. Montebon with a drive. Anabo with a last-second pass. Medina one more time. Said Manzano at the post. Got hacked as he went up.
Taking foul, number 4, Kevin Santos, his first 3 on the Knights. 2 free throws for Cedric Manzano.
Take a look here at Montebon pulling up that 3, giving Adamson some much needed cushion here in the final frame to ward off the Knights. Still though, there's a lot of time. Anyone from Letran can get hot.
Timeout, Letran Knights.
Letran Knights call a timeout as they're staring at an 8-point deficit here in the 4th.
Fourteen seconds on the shot clock.
14 seconds on the shot clock. Titing Manalili to inbound. Pulling up from deep. It's good. That's Deo Quahao. Letran still in this one. It's just a 6-point game. 2 possession separating these 2 teams. What a 3 from Deo Quahao. Medina having trouble inbounding the ball. Good thing he found Real and Torres. Here comes Medina. Letran here trying to blitz the ball handlers of Adamson. Erolon choosing to waste time instead. Pulling up from deep is Matt. Could have been the dagger. Tapped away and saved by the Knights. Here comes Pete Rosillo. Rebounded by Montebon. Erolon finding Matt, and for Adamson, they're just gonna protect this lead. 59 seconds, wide open, Earl Medina. maybe too wide open for Earl. Pete. To the left side to Lex. Binalik kay Rosilio. Quahao, the fake. One more time for Quahao. Hits the front rim this time. And Adamson on 26 seconds away from moving on to the Asia Basket Finals. And Torres here getting hacked by Luis Tapeño. What a battle between these two squads.
Luis Tapeño, 5 fouls.
And Luis Tapeño is out of this game with 5 fouls now. Six points here, separating Adamson and Letran.
Cyrus Sonoda coming in for Luis Tapeño.
Last 20 seconds of this ball game.
Coming in for the Soaring Falcons. Chad Gumman coming in for the Knights. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Deo Quahao sticking on to Matt Montebon. Screen there, switch on to Lex. And he gets fouled.
Foul number 77, Alex Garcia.
That will put Letran, or rather, Letran in the penalty. Adamson to the line.
2 free throws for Matthew Montebon.
Montebon. First free throw is good. Montebon right now, 15 points and 9 assists, along with 3 rebounds. After getting outscored by Letran in the third, 26-15, Adamson countered back, winning 20-12 here in the fourth, with 19.1 seconds remaining. This could be the last 2 plays for both teams. What a game by the Adamson Soaring Falcons, led by Earl Medina with 16, along with Matt Montebon. Deo Quahao pacing the Letran Knights, followed by Titing Manalili with 11, 10 for Estrada. For the rebounding department, Cel Manzano has 7, Kevin Santos with 8. For the assists, Matt Montebon has 9, and Titing Manalili with 10. Checking the box score right now. Did Manalili get a double-double? Yes, he did. 11 points, 10 assists.
Forty-eight seconds on the shot clock.
48 seconds on the shot clock here. To inbound is Lex Gazingan. Quahao. The fake, one more time. Short on that 3. Should go back to the Knights with 12 seconds remaining. Quahao, fadeaway jumper from downtown, and that would end it. But Letran here choosing to foul.
Tagging foul number 77, Alex Gazingan, penalty.
Lex Gazingan
4th foul on Alex Gazingan.
with his 4 fouls, and it looks like the Adamson Soaring Falcons will be heading to the Asia Basket Finals, which will be played tomorrow at 6 p.m. Third place game at 4 p.m. between Letran and San Bedao. That will be a great one. Can't wait to watch that. Here comes the Knights. Last 2 seconds. Last minute shot.
Alex Gazingan.
And a final score, 76 for the Soaring Falcons, 69
Our final score,
for the Letran
69
Knights.
for the Letran Knights, and 76 for the win. And they will play in the finals.
So it looks like we're going to have a finals tomorrow at 6 p.m. The Soaring Falcons will be meeting.
The Soaring Falcons will face the USC Ground Lake Tigers tomorrow in the finals of the 2025.
So there won't be a battle for third tomorrow, but there will be a championship game at 6 p.m. No clarification on my end there.
Tomorrow will start at 1 o'clock p.m. Still here at the Playtime Field Center.
Adamson with a convincing win. We'll have a date in the finals against the USC Growling Tigers. So we have a triple header. Please check the final times on our Facebook page on Asia Basket to see what time it would be. Let me now turn this over to Flo Del Agua. She'll be interviewing the best player of this game.
Appreciate that, Nico. Here beside me is Matthew Montebon of the Adamson Soaring Falcons, our hoop junkie, and Sundry Foodhall, best player of the game. Matthew, congratulations. Here's your prize from Blitz Nutrition, as you are our best player for today. They are celebrating this win. Matthew, big game as you head into the finals tomorrow. But before that, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists.
9?
Matthew, 9 assists? Yes. I know you couldn't believe that.
You heard that? Tell her how many assists?
9 assists, Coach. Congratulations on your numbers, Matt. But why was it so important for you, to be able to score, but to be able to facilitate this game as well for the Adamson?
I think going against a good team like Letran, obviously, I'm going to have to play at my best. So, past couple games, I've been playing to my standards. So, I just wanted to get out of my head a little bit, just play free. And today, that's what I did.
So glad that you're able to get out of that slump already, Matthew, with this performance, obviously. But usually you would have, 2 to 3 days rest for a championship. But for Asia Basket, it's less than 24 hours. Tomorrow you head into the finals. What's our plan right after this?
Just go home, eat a good meal, sleep early. Doing as much as I can tomorrow for the game to just get my body ready for the championship and then play.
Matthew, although you are here in the Philippines, I'm sure your folks back home are still watching, supporting you. This is your chance to greet them.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm pretty sure if you guys are watching, it's time to go to sleep. So good night. I'll call you guys later. And everyone else that watched me back in the States, thank you guys. Appreciate you. I love you.
Thank you, Matthew, and congratulations for bringing this W for the Adamson Soaring Falcons. Nico, your final comments.